Now I should be all good to switch over to drawing, so I can reveal my plan. The one last thing I can do while music is running, I can do a poll for what ASMR to listen to during stream. Do we listen to rain, waves on a pebble beach, or I guess I could put like birds? No, actually, I'm just gonna do those two. I don't feel like getting another one. I have this already pulled up. Also, happy Martin Day? Yeah, I saw. Like Martin. I got an extension on my trig homework because my professor said she'll help me with this unit's content. Some more outside class since I've been having some trouble. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Hello, how are we doing? Pretty good. We're gonna be doing... Oh wow, Waves is looking like it's winning. I thought Martin was supposed to be Mario Day. Oh, I saw Animal and I got excited. I saw people celebrating it like it's like Martin, like Pine Martin, like the beast. Okay, hold on. think we're gonna listen to Waves. I think that's what won. I am gonna turn it up a little bit. Let me know if you guys can hear it, because I did turn it down for the music a little bit, but I don't want it to be like overpowering either. But yeah, anyway, that said, part of the reason that I've been doing the balloon studies is because I want to do a piece for the 2-year anniversary of Lycus Comet, and that is going to be this April, on April 22nd. So I am... Oh, caption should be on. Maybe I'll try it again. Couldn't start speech recognition. Oh no! It looks like it's not supported anymore. Well, we'll have to fix that for next time, but it looks like we won't have them for tonight. I'm sorry, guys. It seems like it said the browser source wasn't supported. I'm sure it's something we can troubleshoot, but since stream's already started, we'll just have to chill for the night. Don't worry, we can get it back. I'm sure that the source there, the website will have updated. Oh, but that said, I want to do a piece for the 2-year anniversary of Lycas, and I'm doing, I want to do like little star balloons. So I'm gonna first practice the star shape with foil, but then after that I'm gonna try it with iridescence, because I want them to be iridescent balloons. TLDR, the thing breaking all the ad blockers. Gotcha. Also, Triapello, thank you for the sub. Also, hello, Onyx. Wait, Onyx, hold on. I can show you something so awesome. Your guy's getting on the way there. I have the colors picked out, and then I've just been putting in flats. Line art is pretty much almost done. I'm just being lazy about that ribbon. But this might be done this week, which would be so cool. I think it looks really cute. God, the shape of this is like so... It's not like a fat star shape. It's still somehow puffy while also like not really being rounded out. Onyx is screaming. Okay, I'm glad. Screaming, crying, positive. I figured. But yeah, I was working on that a little earlier today. It was very productive. I got 2 pages of Lycas done. I did work on Onyx's badge. Tomorrow we're gonna have to work on the April print club, because unfortunately March is such a... Or not March. January, February. February is a really short month. So I feel like only 28 days in between getting the last one done is not that long. I've been so exhausted lately, I think because I pushed myself too hard to work on a fan comic that I did. I'm glad that you worked on a comic, because it's always good experience, but please do take a break. I don't want you to burn out. Bioprof describes asteroids, normal sea stars, as the chunky guys. It's actually really cute. Or asteroid Diaz. I didn't say, just said asteroids, but then I was like, wait, that's not what sea stars are called. It's kind of interesting that asteroid is like a shooting star, but like asteroideus is for sea stars. That's really neat. Anyway, as soon as I can get the shape of this, I think we'll be good. The one thing that's like interesting to me is that, and also it seems like the darkest color here is going to be like this kind of brown gold. Cyan, 1 hour early. Soon it'll be another hour early. Thank you, Cyan. Oh, hold on. My cat opened my door. Critter isn't drawing. Thank you. Hold on. Let me fix that. Wow, horrible window ASMR. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Also, guys, lovingly, you're highlighting messages, but I have no idea what Ethan's talking about, so I can't answer your questions. I'm sorry. You're welcome to ask in chat, though. Would you eat a balloon if you could? No. I think it would make me kind of sick. You can put like, you can like inhale helium, but I feel like that's pretty bad for you. Okay. Balloons are helium gushers. Let's see. Right now what I'm doing is I'm hitting all of the darkest spots first, because then I can paint up from the darkest areas, and I think that'll be more productive than trying to like go from lightest to darkest. At least personally, I think so. Also seems like there's like a little streak there. And then here, here, and here. Random question, but do you like roly-polies? Mine just had babies the other day, so I hope you're doing well and glad to catch another stream. I do like them. I don't know if I would ever keep bugs as pets just because we have cats that like to eat bugs, and that seems like a surefire way for your other pet to get eaten, but they're very cute. I went for my first furry con yesterday. It was so fun. That's awesome. I'm so glad that you had a good time. They are really fun. Okay. It's like a few little things in here. I wonder how you would draw helium in a not like rendered style, but like in a more cartoon style. I wonder if I can try that. And just do it with like 2 values. Okay, so the next we're probably gonna do is like, hello Will in chat. I was just wondering what everyone's MTBI is if you feel like sharing. I think I was an INFP, but now I'm an INFJ. I changed, which I think is funny. Sorry, I'm just kind of like watching chat for answers. So is the balloon reflecting what's in front of it? Yes, and it looks like because this is flat, I'm guessing this was done in studio lighting, without anything in proximity to it to reflect off of. Which is going to be kind of interesting trying to do it, but I have a cluster of balloons too, which will show what the shape reflects like. I think I have it in here. Here they are. These. It just seems like the gold texture is a little less chrome. These are a little more reflective. Yeah, these are closer to the red ones. So I can assume the areas where the light literally is, or the lamp. Yeah, pretty much. I'm assuming that those are where the light source is coming from. And then it looks like this darker region does go over the top. I might need to knock it back a little bit. I'm also doing this with my base brush rather than the calligraphy brush, which I used last time, because I want to make sure that I know how to do this with all textures of brush. Chrome Balloon is pretty, but it's kind of scary. I did it, like, pretty well last time, I think, so I feel confident in it. I'm trying to do the less chrome-looking one, because my final goal is to tackle this iridescent balloon, which I'm a little scared of, admittedly. I'm making spicy tuna, and the fish smell beach sounds are taking me away. That sounds lovely, actually. Iridescent stuff is hard, yeah. Were we too loud? No, baby, no, no. The cat opened the door. Don't worry, I like hearing you guys talk out there. These balloons look great so far. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't even think chat heard. It was literally just Harbor opened the door, and I get embarrassed when, I don't know. There's something about like streaming and then like talking and hearing other people. I get really shy. The star looks really good. I can see the vision. Though that might be because it's at the top left. I literally listen to you talk all the time. No, I know. It's like, I don't know why it's different. I don't know why it's different. And also you being in here is fine. It's like, it's literally when someone's outside the room I get embarrassed. Did you see the official Pokemon account is active on Tumblr again? Wait, no, I didn't. That actually makes me really happy. Oh, hi. Was the sushi bit good? Nice. I didn't see though. I hope that that means that they're there to stay. Honestly, I hope more people go to Blue Sky. Because, like, Blue Sky is a pretty effective Twitter dupe, honestly. Actually, that was kind of fun news. One of the artists that did critter artwork for me as a commission, Choco Mint Null, followed me on Blue Sky because we were talking about Twitter crashing. It was really nice. It was like kind of a funny moment of like being like, haha, yeah, Twitter's going down. The Koraidon motorbike that Honda did, I did see that. Some very wealthy Pokemon fan is gonna take care of that and enjoy it. It's not my cup of tea personally, even as someone that likes motorcycles, but I think it's funny that they did it. How is Nova, by the way? Would you like to answer?
I'm good.
He's been doing well. Blue Sky feels more friendly to newbie artists too. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. I feel like because the tagging system actually works and because a lot of the people there are other artists, the culture is a lot nicer. And like other people that are there just to like enjoy using social media. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people who complain about like Twitter they're like about Blue Sky after leaving from Twitter is that Blue Sky's too boring, and I'm like, I mean, I kind of like it that way though. If you're on Twitter because you like seeing people fight, maybe like stay on Twitter. Don't come here. I like that Blue Sky's boring. I love the smiling critter doodle. Thank you. That's me. That's me learning to draw balloons. Balloons. You best be taking care of that guy. I hear he's really cool, and I'm inclined to agree completely. I agree too. I think he is cool. All right, let's see. There's like some funny distortions going on here. See, Coda, I understand. I just got too old. I don't want to see people fight anymore. The thing that changed is now I'm like, every time I see it, I cannot just be like, haha, people on Twitter fighting. I'm reminded that those are real ass people with like lives and like that they might be getting like dogged on. And it just makes me sad. Confused, is the lighting up from the back just bounce? Yeah, it's so what I'm guessing is that they're in a white room. And that lighting that's coming from down here is bouncing up from the floor and the wall behind, because a lot of times when photos are taken, they are taken in like white rooms, just so that they can be lit more well-roundly. Thanks for clarifying, Critter. You do best, of course. I like to try to explain my process. My goal for these studies is not just to make a painting myself, but also to make a video breaking down the process of like how I would go about learning to render foil if you're someone that's starting at it brand new. Because it is definitely a kind of weird texture to learn. There's a lot of folds. It's pretty thin, but it crinkles, and it's also very reflective, which is something that could be scary. Oh my gosh, Tentavision, thank you for gifting the sub to Mav. Let's see. You finally caught one of these streams? Welcome in, Epithat. Wait, are you possibly based... Is your username possibly based off of the character from... I don't know anything about Guilty Gear, but I think that's her name, right? The pink one with the clover? I may be wrong. Wrong channel. Ooh, I'll be back on the right one. No worries. That's okay. I'm giggling, but it's alright. No worries. Okay. Now there are some more light hits. What I'm going to do, actually, is I am going to use airbrush for these light hits, because I feel like otherwise it's going to look kind of funky. And... okay. people say never use airbrush for shading are wrong. Airbrush is based. I think it's more like you have to know what you're doing with it. Like, it's not that the airbrush is wrong, but it's in the same way that like the never use black for shading is also wrong, but I understand where it's coming from. If you use a opacity layer with black on it for shading, it can cause your colors to become very washed out. But using like hard black line shadows is something that comic artists have been doing for years, and like you can absolutely do it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just you have to know like when and why and how to use it. But genuinely, there's like nothing wrong with using the airbrush to shade. Like, it is your friend. You just have to know, and you can't like overdo it. How's your day today, Will? What did you get up to? Nova and I went on a walk, as well as our daughter before stream. Well, me and Par's daughter. But she came with Nova and I. And then I worked on Leica's Comet pages, and I don't know what else did we do today. Animal Crossing? I think we played Animal Crossing. That was pretty much it. It was nice. It was a good day. One of my favorite games' art style uses exclusively black for the shadows, and I think it looks cool as hell. Are you possibly talking about Hades? Because that was actually something that I saw used as an example, and I was like, God damn, they're right. They're so correct for that. Genuinely, my philosophy for this has become anytime someone says don't do this, I like to try and think of an example when it's actually okay and works for someone to do that, and then prove that it's not actually the thing's fault, it's just the way that it's being done. Animal Crossing mention. Nope, Lethal League Blaze. It's a fighting game about baseball. That's actually so crazy. I'm so used to people saying Hades when I ask that question, but that's really cool. I'm actually glad to be wrong. I love learning new things. Okay, so this has got like... Hold on. Hello, every furry. What were we doing? We are tonight doing balloons. Honestly, maybe. Okay, I think I see what I'm doing wrong here. It's actually this color. And this is the darker color that needs to be trailed throughout. Wore an Animal Crossing hoodie to a cafe today, and the barista asked what my favorite villager is. That's so sweet. I feel like I'd have to think about that. My favorite villager is probably Rosie, which is pretty basic. Like, she's very cute. But if not Rosie, I'd have to say... I mean, I like Vivian, the wolf, the snooty wolf. She's really cute. How about everyone's favorite overall character, as in NPCs too? I love Tom Nook. I think he's so cute. I'm biased because he reminds me of my boyfriend. It's easy to see the comparison. Do you like Tangy? I think her concept is funny, but I don't like that she has dots on her head. It's like, where are all those going? I don't know. It like activates my trypophobia. She got holes in her head. Oh, and I love Celeste. So the more bounce the light is, the darker the light gets. Am I right in thinking that? I would say yes. Like, as things get like closer to the light source, the farther away that something is from it. I don't know. Sorry, I haven't quite taken the time to figure out how to explain this yet. I'm still studying it myself. still figuring it and labbing it out. I don't want to tell you anything that's not true, so I'll get back to you on that, basically. And I think there's also like some squiggles here. Good, a fellow trypophobia artist. I mean, yeah. To be fair, I'm not very easily scared by a lot of things, but I think just the idea of having like holes in your body is creepy. I think it's scary. Intriguing. And then that gets darker, and then there's almost like a area where it goes around. Keep forgetting to play on AC, so I never have any turnips. Also, thank you for the save break. Got my Applin print over the weekend. The colors are so good. Oh, I'm so glad, and thank you for getting it. Boris just finished shipping the last of those out, I'm pretty sure. So everyone will see them very soon. Okay, the one thing I'm gonna do is I think I actually want to highlight this more too. Out of context, this is crazy. What, the trypophobia comment or the drawing the balloon? I don't think the balloon is that impressive. Your shading on these balloons is peak. Thank you. I'm trying to learn so that I can do a piece with it, but also so I can learn how to teach people. Because I feel like one level of a skill is like knowing how to do it for yourself, but then the next level, and like where I feel like I can really say confidently I know how to do it, is if I can explain it to someone else. Oh wait, well there's the line art one. There it is. Do you hear that? I think the cats are in our attic again. Mm-hmm. Wait, there? Oh, then that's probably Harbor. Little goblins. Well, so, for clarity, they're not our cats. They're like wild cats. That our neighbor who used to live upstairs would feed. I could have sworn that sounds like it's above us.
No, it's right here.
Okay. That's probably why it sounds so close. But yeah. Now they like get into his apartment. Oh, and he died. That's the other part of the story, is that he's not there, so we can't feed them anymore. But our other neighbor feeds them, but they like just hang out in his apartment now. So it's kind of like we hear them hurgling. Just a fun add-in. Oh, they miss him? Yeah. They're probably like, bro, where's the food? Where's the food guy at? To be fair, I know cats are very sweet and they are affectionate. I just think it's funny saying it like that. Okay. Not the most perfect ever, but I think that it's pretty decent for the first of the night. Wait, that's too dark. Or too light. Happy first day of spring. Weather was nice enough to have my window open and my mental illness decreased by 50%. Yeah! You probably need to do the collection of balloons in the bottom left ref. Yes, I am. Or the top right. I haven't fully decided which yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a cluster balloons, and I'm gonna try to do it with the iridescent thing for a piece of Mars. But I think, honestly, this is like the closest I'm gonna get with this, and that's fine. Sometimes it's about vibes. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be like, it looks pretty good. And honestly, that looks solid. I'm pleased with this. Sneaks and leaves a lurk and goes to sleep. It's 12:30 there. Good lord. Please go to sleep. Thank you for popping in to say hi. I don't know why I'm built like this, but rain instantly makes me happy and comforted no matter how sad I am. No, I fully get it. Oh, also to the spring thing, we also had our windows open all day. It was beautiful. It was nice. And we went on a walk even, which is great. Alright. And I think, other than just like... Bless you, dad sneeze. Actually, I could make that like skinnier. Oh cool, italics got enabled. Let's see. Looks like the rest of the kind of foil swigglies are up here. What? How on earth are you doing that? What I'm drawing? Did you just come back in after not seeing me work on it? Unless Faris said something. Or the italics. Oh yeah, I don't know about the italics either. Fascinating. Alright. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this up here. Balloon. The next one I want to do, I'm going to do the iridescent one because I'm most scared of the iridescent one. So that means I have to do it. But when I do it, then I just wanted to say another repetitive thank you for the millionth time. You and all the minnows for such a nice atmosphere. I just got the news on Friday that my dad passed away. No. So the kindness and familiarity of this space is appreciated now more than ever. Much love, everybody. I'm so sorry, Toasty Chai. I'm glad that we can provide a space for you here, but I'm so sorry to hear that. I was going to say, Toasty is a beloved member of chat, so I'm glad to hear that we could give you a space where you feel comforted. Sometimes you do need that here. And you always do so many nice things for everybody here, too. Howdy, everyone. I have a question for all the horror minnows in chat and Critter, which is scarier? Being alone feeling something is in the dark, or being alone knowing something is in the dark? I think knowing, because, like, if you just feel it, you can brush it off. But, like, if you're confirmed knowing something's with you, like, I guess it depends on what that thing is, of course. But, like, I think knowing is scarier, personally. While I think in the moment, like, trying to figure out would be worse, I think the knowing and not knowing where it is worse, personally. Also, the thing that's, like, kind of tripping me up with the shape of this is that, like, it's rounded. It's not, like, there's no corners on the inside here. It's just a very round star. So excited to see how you'll tackle a more opal holographic texture. I'm excited to try. I've never done something like this before, and I think the colors are really pretty and they'll look nice with Mars, because Mars is such a nice, like, dark blue. I'm intrigued. It's been... Oh, I've never done a painting or anything that uses mostly midtones, so I'm excited. I think the biggest thing, and I'm almost wondering if I just go easy on myself for the first one and eyedrop it, because I can't tell what color this is. It's like gray. It's like a green gray. I think I'm gonna be nice to myself because I genuinely cannot tell what most of these colors are. They're in such close succession with each other that, like, trying to figure out what they are, I'm just like, I don't fucking know. See, I always feel like something there is there in the dark with me, so I'm gonna say knowing is scarier, because, like, if I was a creature, if there was a creature and I could not see it but I knew it was there, I would be so scared. Yeah, no, real. Also, it is gray, but it is like tinted green, I can tell, in comparison to the purple. Very, very slightly so. Agree with what was said before. I really appreciate this cozy space, and I miss coming to these streams. It's awesome to see how everyone has grown together. Yeah. How can you tell it's green? Well, so I'm looking at the color wheel right now, and it's green. I didn't know that until I color picked it. I want to be completely clear. I might have, like, pretty decent color vision, but I could not see that this was green until I color picked it. And I had a feeling it was like a gray, but I didn't know of what shade. And sometimes the temperature of a gray that you use can really make or break a piece, so I'm glad that I did. For this first balloon, the first iridescent balloon, I am gonna color pick and just color in, because I genuinely don't know. I can't pull most of these colors. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna use different layers too, because it'll make it a little easier. Let's see. Now this is purple. This is purple, what I'm using right here. But the gray that's underneath it, that is a green gray, which is surprising, right? Like, it doesn't look exactly like it. It kind of just looks like an off gray. Gray is such an evil color that its temperature and appearance will contrast literally every color ever. I know, but ever since I learned not to hate it, I've been really enjoying working with it because it either makes or breaks a piece. If you know how to use it properly, it can really help you. Let's see. So we've got some purples in here. Can the critter monster in lore see cat vision ultraviolet like birds, or do you have vision similar to humans? Vision similar to humans. Instead of eating ice, I'm eating lemonade Sour Patch Kids. Want some? I think Forrest would want some. I am not a Sour Patch Kids guy. I don't hate them, but I don't really like gummy candy in general. They hurt my tummy. But thank you for the offer. Oh my god, I'm like trying to figure out where to put these colors and I'm getting my ass beat. I think this like stops here. It seems like this part is getting hit by whatever light source it is, and that's changing the colors. And I don't even think it's all this dark blue across. I think there's some green and there's some pink over here, but I'm just gonna fill in the blue just so that I can have something to manipulate later. Embrace gray. If you can't beat it, then join it. I mean, basically, gray is a color that actually does genuinely make your color palettes better because, like, you need neutrals in a piece. You need to have more than just the saturated colors. You can't only work with saturation. This is the color I'm most interested by. It's kind of like just an off purple, but the streaks of lighter color in it make it kind of work. Interesting. Is that like light pink? I think it's these are all purple, unless you're talking about the streaks, which I'm guessing that's a magenta. But these like colors here, these are all very like grayish purple. This is a periwinkle, so it's a blue, which is kind of not surprising, but I'm still just navigating around it. It's a lot of painting working with this. I'm wondering if there is a system by which I could block the colors out, instead of having to just like kind of wildly paint. I don't think the painting's bad. I'm just wondering if there's like a way I could simplify the color groups, or if it really is just going to come down to like vibe and painting, which would be fine if so. Daybreak, thank you. Came back and Jen took me a second to see which gold star was the real one. Wait, that's awesome. Thank you. I think mine definitely has kind of like a cartoony look to it, so I can tell, but I take that as a compliment. I take the compliment regardless. Okay. Balloons. I used to call balloons the loons when I was a little kid. Instead of calling them balloons, I just said the loons. Way, every time I hear this ASMR, I think back to that time when I was a child going through the gauntlet of fire, learning to read from a network configuration manual for Final Fantasy, I think that's 6, because Play Online was and still is the most confusing piece of crap. Let's just say my bachelor's is going to be cybersecurity because of that. That's fascinating. I like the one you made because honestly, it has a bit of personality among the realism. Thank you. Let's see. This is the color that intrigues me too. This is also a periwinkle. You know what? This is not actually all that bad. It's like a little scary when you start out and you're not really sure what direction you're going, but because it's using so many midtones, it's also pretty forgiving, and like it's okay to be a little sloppier because you are using so many like pastels. Like it's very vibe based. The loons reminds me of when I was a kid and I called tissues tishmees. It's a tissue if you want one, but it's a tishme if I want one. That's so cute. I did the loons. I called skunks stunks, because you know they stunk, and I said, could you please turn the dark on when I wanted to go to bed, and so can you turn the light out? I said, can you turn the dark on, please? I think that's funny. I predicted Stunky. I was the original Pokemon designer for the Pokemon Stunky. Me. Okay. The thing that's getting me here is like this is like a green. Oh yeah, me too, me one, me two, me three. I also said 5 head. Like my forehead was in the center of my forehead, but farther up was my 5 head. That one was good. I had a lot of clever zingers. I referred to Chick-fil-A as the chicken nugget lady's house. That's so beautiful. That's true, that's hers. It doesn't belong to Chick-fil-A. Let's see. There's like a little green in here too. Weird. I'm excited to try a pass at this where I don't color drop. I just kind of use my eyeballs, because I think that the colors I get out of it are going to be so much more interesting than what's going on here. Not that these are even particularly bad, just like I'm curious to see what'll happen, like what the difference is going to be. I had a pet snail I named Skinny Legs. Wait. And I have no idea where Little Me got that from. Legendary. So I saw AJ say, I wonder how much of this is environmental and how much of this is just light shining. I'm assuming that these two here are probably from studio lights, and all of the rest is probably from the environment. The material itself reflects light and then refracts it this way. Hi, Critter. Trying to be better at doing things on my own, so I'm out having Korean barbecue for dinner alone, and having your stream is helping me with the anxiety. Wait, Aaron, that's awesome. I hope you have a lovely dinner. It is scary to do things by yourself sometimes, but it feels so nice to do, because then, like, you get to enjoy the thing. I think it needs to be, like, I have my boyfriend, and I love going out and doing things with him, but sometimes I'm like, I feel like I've lost my ability to be brave and do things on my own. Like, I haven't been to a movie by myself in so long. I love that guy, though. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to pry him out of my hands. Regardless, I'm proud of you for going out. Someone else just sneezed. Bless you. Also, all the talk about food is making me hungry. I guess this is retribution. This is what I do to you guys most of the time. Let's see. And then this is like a very nice, like, cool periwinkle color. Baby me used to look at store flyers all the time, and two terms I made up. I called lawnmowers long knowers and bras booby protectors. Fascinating. Let's see, there's like this color here. I feel like the biggest thing that I'm missing is like the definition that this has. And I'm thinking it's because like my shapes are so blobby. I can refine them. Like, this is possible. Ooh, also this connects up here. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do that first. Because that'll change the vibe a lot. We need to emote where Critter is grisping Forest with a goofy-ass loving smile. This is true. I will do this. I'll make it real. Hold on, it needs to be smaller. Okay. And then this is the color here that I've been like looking at. I've been eyeballing this. So it'll go like here. I just thought of something I could have actually said with the highlight my message. I mean, you'll have another chance to pink pegacorn, it's okay. Chances will return later. It's not over. I think the big thing is like the folding texture really makes it. That's what makes it more believable. Why do your balloons look so better than the real thing, though? Good, thank you. I think it's because people like the brushstroke to like be able to tell an artist was there. I'm not going for like complete hyperrealism. I'm just looking for it to be understandable what it is and look good. And I think with the foil ones I've gotten there, and the fuck, whatever this word is, I think I'm getting there with this one. I don't think it's quite where I want it yet, but it's like getting closer. Okay, there's like this green patch here that I did not properly capture. Yeah. Opalescent, thank you. I knew I was gonna forget that word. There's like a warm purple here. Yeah. I think it gets warmer as it goes farther down, though. Hold on. Yeah, it totally does. And then there's this like funny little color here. Wait, Critter, for the yellow star, which one did you draw? This one. I drew this one. Also, what do you mean it's looking suspicious? Which one is cake? Fuck, I want cake so bad. You guys are making me hungry. We don't even have little treats. I'll die. Okay, honestly. No treats, you'll pass away. Make cake? We actually do have the materials to do that, but then I wouldn't be able to stream. I'll be streaming cake rather than art. Baking stream. No treats perish. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'll die. No little treats. Okay. Honestly, kind of eats. Pretty pleased with this one. It's not even like perfect. There's a few things I could still add to it, but like I'm already really liking it. I'm not scared anymore. I think I can do this. There's some pink in the center too I didn't fully grasp yet. I'll have to grab. It's like, well, so there's like a little bit here. It's like a weird, like light blue almost. And then there's some right here that looks purple, but ironically it is also still blue. And then this very harsh pink here. Nice. There's like also a little dot there, but it's like this color. Yeah. Hi Critter, is there anywhere you can order cake or a little treat from? Just curious for science. So Chai, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm looking at you because I'm looking at you to be my conscience. I want little cake and little treat, but like I'm gonna be good. Nova's like the angel on my shoulder telling me that it's okay. Listen, we have chocolate chip cookie mix that we can make. We can do that instead. It's better this way. Plus we just went grocery shopping. So this is for the best. Guys, this fucking rips. Not letting me treat you, I'm sorry. I'm only being good because we have a guest, and also because we had to eat out a lot while we were getting Nova, because we were wandering all the fuck over the city. So we're being good now. He needs to eat healthy for his recovery. Okay. So now comes the scary part. I have to like do multiple of them. It's me, Chimera! Welcome in. Been drawing loons. Probably won't finish the final one, like, tonight. I'll do the thumbnail for it. They have a whole ass extra guy to feed. Can't exactly work in the mines. This is true. Give him a little treat. Nova is currently suffering from the lack of treats. Are you? I'm glad you got your house in Animal Crossing, though. Let's see. I can get rid of the outline around this. It's okay. I'll bake cookies after stream. I'm genuinely not tired either, so I have the time. The only trouble is that I'll have to hand mix them so that I don't use the mixer and piss everyone off. Because I think if I turned on the mixer at like 10 o'clock at night, they would rightfully kill me. But thank you, Toasty. Kicks Pebble sadly. Okay, we'll wait for another time. No, it's okay. Also, if it makes you feel any better, Forrest brought me home a coffee today from his job, so I'm not completely little treatless. I just am getting hungry because I'm hearing people talk about desserts, and I'm like, fuck, that sounds so good. Also, wait, we got raiders. Welcome in, Startles. Hello. Hold on. Maybe I should put the balloon I studied. Dog, I don't remember what fucking balloon I studied. Your husband is so sweeties. I'm glad you got a coffee. Yeah! He's so sweet to me. Okay. These look super cool. Thank you. So I'm doing studies with the interest in trying to learn how to render balloons so that I can do a piece with balloons in them. Trying to figure out where the one that I did the original study of is, which is Little Aki's, because I don't think I have the file anymore. But all of the ones that are on the right side, with the exclusion of the red balloon, because that's also mine. These are mine. Also, what were you guys working on? Let me see, I'm gonna scroll up. Startles was us playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Very cool. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a lovely time playing. A piece with even more balloons? Yes. We were doing a big Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask randomizer with all the settings cranked up. It's wild. That sounds both impressive and also I'm like scared. I'm like, I've never played a Legend of Zelda game. They seem fun, but they also seem hard. Hold on. Well, so if we're doing it as a partner print to go with Leica's, probably like this. Would recommend the base games though. Nodding, taking notes. Hold on, I gotta get Mars. Imagining all these hyper-realistic balloons surrounding little cartoon cat. It's his birthday today. I was gonna say I'm doing Mars because of the 2-year anniversary for Leica's. Gotta grab some food, but good luck with the balloons. Thank you. And thank you for the raid, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Mars is 2 confirmed. I almost got the Discord to declare March 5th as Mars Day. I mean, yeah, that is genuinely, like, I think I made their birthday. Hold on, now I'm gonna check so I don't lie to you. But I'm pretty sure March 5th is their birthday for that reason. No, I made it March 3rd, but it should be March 5th. My tummy's growling. Why? I'm gonna go thank you for the resub. Made it 2 days earlier, yeah. Martin eats birthday balloons anyway. True, true, true. Today is Martin, so happy birthday to your local Pine Martin. I saw that chimera, it was so cute. Pine Martins are fantastic. Like, yeah, what if your stoat was a puppy about it? See, I always feel like Pine Martins are more kitty cat to me. But I'm also the cat guy. I also like cats. So I'm bound to see any animal I like is a little bit kitty cat. I see snakes as that, but also I've heard people say snakes as puppies, and I'm like, I don't agree. They're kitty cat to me. Don't like the eyes. I might just restructure the face. I had no idea this creature existed. I'm so glad I looked it up. No, they're awesome. I think snake is puppy. No, snake is kitty cat. To me. Although my evil rock opinion is that snake is cute just as it is. Everyone needs to make everything puppy dog and kitty cat because they can't appreciate its natural beauty. And the snake is a cute animal. But then my evil or bigger brain opinion is that snake is kitty cat. I can tell from the ears that is Mars. Yes. Mars has very distinct, like, Mars ears. I try to give all of my cats, like, different ear shapes and styles so that they're a little bit different. Sometimes they repeat, but, like, I try to keep them distinct. I love this animal, Marge. Bro, I can tell it's been so long since I have a sketch page done. This is beating my ass. It's okay. I was drawing balloons, so now shifting back into, like, furry artwork is like, what the fuck am I drawing? I'll get it. Also, their eye was different. Oh, nice. The pressure setting up that eraser is healing me. Thank you. I don't like pen pressure. Fun fact, Mars of the Stars was going to be the chapter 1 title, but then I picked something else for contingency purposes, which I like better. But Mars of the Stars was originally the chapter 1 title. Ooh, that was my hand. Nice. Oh, and Chapter 3 officially got started on Ko-Fi today. The drafts were already up, but, like, the first page of Chapter 3 just posted on Ko-Fi today. Hoshinomasu. I like that. I'm indecisive about what to make the facial expression. Stream starts at 5 now. Schedule has been perturbed by the day that saves lights. To be honest, I was disappointed when I found out Mars's tail wasn't shaped like a cute little star. What do you mean? Do you mean just like by default? I'm confizzled. Because Mars does have a star tail just right now. The Clip Studio window doesn't stretch to the bottom of the poke border. Oh. Hold on. I wonder if I can fix it so that you're not getting any gray. There. I fixed it. Concern in the chat. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm confused what people are asking. Mars has a star at the end of their tail. Do you like Avatar, the blue alien people? I'm sorry, I don't. I've seen all the movies. I don't like any of them. I think they're really boring. I think they're boring and they're kind of like not the best. But I'm also a bit of a film snob, like, I'm the first to admit it. I love movies that people don't like. I can do bounty. Message explained above, did I miss it? The star isn't part of them? Oh, I get what you mean. I mean, as much as, like, anything becomes a part of us if it's there long enough. I guess you have to ask, is like a leg brace part of you? Is something, if someone gets a metal rod put into their leg to help their bone structure, is that not part of them? I don't know. Changes that happen to us, regardless of whether or not that's the way that we started, I don't think that makes them not part of us. Are glasses part of us? Actually, yeah. It's like we're changed by the circumstances of our life. And I think to think that something, if it is added on or happens because of the life that we live, is not naturally part of us, I think that's silly. I think you could even say then that, like, no, is your age really who you are? Is your gender who you are? Or are those not just things that are accumulated over time existing? What's the ambiance for today? It's waves. We literally look like a whole different person without our glasses. I think like my okay, hold on. Mars's face is beating my ass. I might have gotten Leica pages done, but they were all UA pages, so I'm just like, fuck me. I don't remember how to draw you. It's been like a month. You've just been in a backpack for a month. Fuck with streamers who put cozy ambiance in the background. Thank you, Awesome XD. I love your username. Usually we either do like game music or we do like ASMR style sounds. Hi, baby. No, I said game music. What you working on, hun?
The January print was Route 217.
Da.
Okay, just double check.
I also heard game music.
What's wrong with game music?
Nothing. I just said game music and everyone heard game music.
I'm still hearing the same thing.
Gay A. G-A-M-E. G-A-M-E game. It's over. It's fucking over for me. Would it be crazy to ask if we could make cookies tonight?
Let me think about it.
Okay.
I have to chauffeur the child.
Oh, I forgot. We know you're putting on that gay furry music, you can't lie. I don't even know what gay furry music is. I guess Chimera has sent me some gay furry music before. But, like, I listen to, like, Cocktail Twins. And Kate Bush. I don't really know if Kate Bush is gay furry music. I don't think she's not gay furry music. Not when I'm done with her. Not when my webcomic's done. She'll be gay furry music, but right now she's not. Wait, yes I have. You have, yes. Also, no, there are no captions. The extension is not working right now, but we're gonna fix it.
Is it on Chrome?
I think so.
I can't believe it broke it.
It's okay, we can fix it. Nobanoko's. Oh wait, yeah, I fucking forgot that I play Nobanoko on stream all the time. I'm being a forehead right now. Nobanoko is absolutely gay furry music. Stuff, why did I get a ping feeling a little freaky on Twitch? What kind of stream? Hello? I'm scared. Yeah, captions are smited, but just for tonight. 9-inch nails, but it's 9-inch tails and they're all foxes. I believe in this. I believe in this world. What has Leica's comic do to Kate Bush? Are you asking what is it gonna do to Kate Bush? Kate Bush is also straight Gen X music technically, which I'm taking from them. I'm reclaiming. I'm stealing it out of their hands. Evilly. You'll understand. Literally listen to Hounds of Love by Kate Bush and every single... like, almost every plot point that happens in Leica's comic is laid out in music form. But only for me. She only sings so that I can understand her. Everyone else is gonna be like, good music. I have no idea what the fuck creator's talking about. But the knowers will know. You said when your comic is done, it'll be gay furry music? Yes. That's what I'm saying. Eventually you'll all understand, and it'll become gay furry music, because I read a gay furry comic, but right now it's just regular music.
The envelopes are coming soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We had to restock. I'm just waiting on those to send out some stuff.
I miss being in chat. Everyone come smile and dance. Okay. We missed you, Chimera. Half of Minecraft's OST is technically transfer music, which I find so beautiful, and it's so fucking good too. I think it's funny that I did the balloon studies so that I could draw this piece of Mars, but the thing that's the hardest for me to draw is my own fucking character. It's okay. It's like that. Oh my god, Lemmy! Hello. I first heard Running Up That Hill in a Mother 3 playlist when I was like 13. Now I can't associate it with anything else. I completely understand. I heard Running Up That Hill, the Placebo cover of all things, and I thought it was a song that they wrote, and my mom heard me playing it, and she's like, what the hell are you listening to? Why are you listening to an emo version of a Kate Bush song? And I was like, what do you mean? And then she played me the original, and I was like, wait, this kind of hits. So then I listened to the Kate Bush version. Oh my god, what outfit do I put you in? What's your birthday outfit, Mars? Hold on. Now I actually want to look through my fashion board. I can give you a fun outfit. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Something that I couldn't draw for the comic because there's patterns. Green barbecue was good, but now my phone is all greasy. I understand. That's the danger of hot pot too. And it's not even my phone that gets that way. It's like I just feel like I need a shower afterwards. It's so good though. Like I shower and then I take the best fucking nap of my entire life. You suffer the Toriyama cell effect? Wait, the what now? Like not being able to put patterns on my characters? Dude, Korean food in general gives like heavily shower and good sleep vibes. I can't explain it. I think it's because of the mix of like such good like savory flavors and like foods that are good for you. Like you could eat so many fucking vegetables and so much meat and you just don't even it just goes down. You don't even feel bloated or anything afterwards. It's because it's all in like stew and barbecue. Okay, hold on. The back of the head's not round enough. Yeah, I was gonna say the character Cell. He hated drawing Cell because of the pattern. This is something that I tell people all the time when they design characters for comics. Yeah, that design might look really cool the first time you draw it, but draw that character another 30 times and tell me how much you still like the design. That's why a lot of people get on me for like not using the beta iteration of Mars, and I'm like, listen, man, you want this comic to be real? Do you want the comic to have cool designs, or do you want the comic to actually get made? Because those are not the same thing, and I don't even think my designs are bad, just for reference, so that I can grab it to show you what I'm talking about. If I still have it. I want to see the Mars. I think I probably have it in my toy house, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Yep, I have the original Mars art here. Oh my god, on-screen celebration of raising hand. Hello. But yeah, this is the original Mars drawing, and people were like, why didn't you keep the scratchy style? And I'm like, girl, this comic would not have gotten finished if I did it like this. It also would have been borderline unreadable in so many respects. Well, I don't need this open anymore. The Victorian chimney sweep Mars. I think that, like, I like the art of, like, Beta Mars, but I just know comic making well enough at this point to know that it would not have worked out. Unless it was, like, a short, kind of one-shot style comic, it would not have been... I would not have been able to draw the comic as quickly and as succinctly as I do with that design. And, like, that's not... Listen, that's not me saying you can't draw characters like that if you yourself want to make a comic. I'm speaking purely from my perspective, knowing myself as an artist. I couldn't have done that. I do warn you off of making character designs that look like that for long-standing comics because, like, it just... You're gonna feel it after, like, the first chapter. And if you're doing something that's long, you're gonna hate them by, like, the third chapter. But, you know, to each their own. Give it a try. This is a cute design that works like a silhouette, the background silhouette. This is like one of those designs you do as a gag one panel. Yeah. Like in Fresh Meat when Kim does that, like, are you legit sad face? Help. It could have worked if you didn't line and just kept your comic sketchy. That's what I'm doing for mine. I mean, that's true. I just knew that I wanted to do line work for my comic, for my first comic, or else I didn't want to hate it in like 2 years, because if I had done sketch work for a comic, I would have felt like I wasn't putting in enough effort, because for me, I'm still like not pleased with my sketches. Like, I feel like I can tell that they're not finished. And that's fine for like doing one little doodly thing, but I think for like a long-standing comic, it'll take me a while before I can start to be like fine with just doing one pass at something and being like, yep, that's it. I don't need to do it anymore. But I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting a lot closer. I think the sketchy style looks good, especially in monochrome or like limited color palettes, whereas full color, it can get like, for me, it can become unreadable, and that will piss me off. Okay. The other thing this has is ruffles in a sleeve that I would have to draw over and over again. This, one of my favorite thing about the official arts is that, like, I can draw them in outfits that I couldn't draw them in the comic. Also, my goal is black white manga sketchy style, no colors, no shading. I just want to make a comic. No, absolutely. And I was gonna say, Lemmy, I think that's the best way to go about it. If you do go too crazy for your first one, like, you'll burn out so fast and hate comics. Weird, unique webcomic recs, please. You should read Explorers by Rexology, which is, I think Chimera best put it when they recommended it to me. It's an Explorers of Sky webcomic, but not really. It's like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, just because, not actually because it needed to be, but I like it. Wait, are you testing the pets, honey? Also, yeah, I agree. Wait, Chimera and me both saying Explorers at the same time. Huge brain. No, I just like you. Why are you gay? I love you. Biting you, biting you, biting you, biting you. What was the name of the comic? It's Explorers, but with like a Z at the end instead of an S. Hold on, I need to check the sleeve of this again. It's kind of got like a puckered sleeve. It like opens up at the top. Toasty Chai, also brilliant username. No, I completely agree. Toasty Chai's username is wonderful. Be interested in Toy House Code if anyone has any to spare. Please feel free to share them. I gave out all of the ones that I had last week, but they'll refresh soon, and then I'll share them again. But that said, I'm happy to have give people the space to share in here because I want everyone to be able to play toys. Okay. There's also, like... yeah, there. And it would raise up a bit for their tail. It's the bottom. No, the bottom is just flat. Don't really like how that was looking. I don't like how that looks either. I think the trouble is I've been drawing cartoon character hair for so long, but I'm starting to learn how to draw, like, hair that's a little more grounded in reality. So now that I'm drawing, like, the big clumps of cartoon character hair, I'm like, ah, wrong, this is not what hair actually looks like. I have to remember it's stylized, so it's okay. The cats are enamored with the cardboard box from the countertop dishwasher. Help. As they should be. Okay. Now, the good thing is, I can trick them. The scary thing is, now I have to think about the stars. But I think I can bring in my reference to see what the balloon shapes look like when they cluster. There we go. Now where's my sketch? There we go. Gonna make a new layer. I don't even know if I like what this Mars looks like, but I'm just gonna leave them there as like a... I'm gonna do them last. I'm gonna do it as like a treat, where like I do all the balloons first, and then I do the Mars later. This piece as a counterpart to the like one is so... I like it. Thank you. Thank you. You understand it. You get it. They're meant to go side by side. Chimera understands. Okay, now I'm back. Don't worry, I switched back. I also find people who can draw using lasso tool impressive. No, it's like an entirely different brain cell to me. I just don't understand it. Scary rock. Lemmy said we were power scaling the rocks the other day because I said nefarious rock, and she's like, bro, the rock power creep is starting. We got nefarious rock now? And I'm like, fuck. I looked away for a moment. My memory's pretty bad, but I do not think that was friggin' confused. That's my boyfriend's model that he drew for himself. And anytime I step away, like I was just feeding the cats their dinner, he'll come on and he'll put Tanuki model on. It's very funny. It's the little forest segment of the night. Okay, so the part that scares me is drawing the balloons that are like facing Mars, because we did not get that angle. And honestly, understandably so, because, you know, you're selling balloons, you don't want to get that perspective. You wouldn't get, like, the side perspective. You're trying to show the shape of the balloon from the front. But that means that we're gonna have to, like, fib a little. We're gonna have to figure out how to do these from the side. But I think we can do it. Thank you for the bits. Jumping up and down. I got my first sewing commission. I'm gonna make money. That's awesome, fellow Friday. Also, thank you for the pet. Hi, joining stream for the first time. I love watching your VODs. The drawing is so cute so far. Thank you. You know it's absolutely fucked when the Machiavellian rock drops. But also, I'm glad. I actually was really surprised. I posted the VOD of the character design stream where we made Cappuccino the other day, and it has like 2,000 something views, and I was like, hello? Why are you all here for my silly little character design stream VOD? I mean, I'm honored. I appreciate it, but also, like, hi? Where did you all come from? Let's see. The cat is pretty, yes. The barista cat was very pretty, I have to say. Quite pleased with this design. Hi, honey. Wait, wrong honey. I thought I recognized Farah's footsteps. Well, hello, Nova. It only took us like 3 days for that to happen. That's funny. This shows how long I've been living with Forest. I just forget. I mean, because our child, I also call that. My bad, that was me. I watched the video 2,000 times. That's so goddamn funny. Should I can't get over how cute your art is? Thank you. I'm still unsure about how I feel about this Mars face. I like don't know if I like the purport. You know, I have to do the devil test. I have to do the evil rock thing. Hold on. Okay, I think I understand why now. The back of their head doesn't have the same weight as the front. Okay. The other thing is, I can do here. Actually, I don't like that. I don't. I think I just need to fully draw the side of their head. And not have it be slanted. I'm so glad we have this little baby emote. The little baby emote was my favorite when I first joined. It is really funny. I think the edited version looks much better. Pretty amazing practice so far. Hello, thank you, Rabbit Masks. I've been doing the ones on the sides are the ones that I did. Sorry, this one's mine. This one's mine, and then this one is also mine. But I lost the reference that was from last week. So now I'm trying to apply it to a piece because I am curious to see how much I've actually learned or if I'm just bullshitting myself. Hold on. Let's see. I don't really need to draw all the string over top here. Really, it can fall behind. I'm obsessed with Demir. I use it in every server in Discord. I needed it to unlock here, and so I can add it to every message. Is it just habit that you get to the point where you can just draw a line straight away? Would you kill me if I said that this isn't my line work, this is a sketch? It is habit. Like, in real life, I draw in pen a lot so that I have to be more confident with my strokes, but like, to me, this is still a sketch. I don't like it. Also, I love Sneef. Sneef's my favorite. I thought Demir was funny, but I think Sneef somehow is funnier because it has farce energy. Shakes you sketch Kiwi with gun. I'm sorry, this is not line art to me. I'm just gonna paint right over top of this. Everybody check off your bingo cards. Help me. Okay. Actually, something I need to see. Hold on. I want to see if the... Jail for 1,000 years if you still say this is a sketch. It is! It is a sketch! To me! To me, it's a sketch! Ah! Okay, hold on. Why are you blue? Okay, there we go. Alright, alright. I was right in remembering the way that this was facing. I also want to see if this is, like, the right size. Ooh, okay, it's a little wider. Okay. Now... Sorry, like that you're getting covered with balloons. Wow, that is so noisy. That is so much visual noise. Awesome. Okay, now it's back to where it's supposed to be. Why are you gonna cry? Why are you blue? No, 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 no. Like I did this. I did that, and then she turned blue. I was like, hello? He's trying to open the Like His Comment Toy House folder from an outdated link, and it said unauthorized. This world has been destroyed. No! I deleted the world, but like I didn't get rid of the characters. I just didn't keep the Like His world because I was annoyed. I don't know how worlds on Toy House work. Sorry, I'm fake. Fake Toy House fan. I just put them in a folder now. It's funnier. Go to visual noise world. She's literally covered in blue. Fuck my pen! She's covered in the loons. Okay, hold on. What do worlds do? I don't fucking know. I've never figured it out. I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you. I thought maybe it was like a way to organize OCs, and then I was like, wait, why not just put them in the same folder? I still haven't figured out the answer to that question. Like you always read out my messages with some embarrassing typo in it. I'm scared. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. I literally just read whatever I see first in chat, I promise. That's why I have highlighted messages of features. Like, if you're like, Critter must see this, I'm like, okay. Sometimes I'm surprised by what people highlight, because I'm just like, this is what you needed me to see. I mean, I'll read it. As long as it's appropriate, I'll read it. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, I'm dying. Critter must see this sniffing. That's such a teacher thing to say. I mean, I like to think that I'm good at teaching art, so I should have some teacher mannerisms. Borgar. Burger highlighted message by someone who isn't Nessie feels nigh blasphemous. Alright, I'm gonna do some crazy shit with the colors in this, so you guys have to, like, trust I may cook. But I was being serious when I said I want to try and paint neutrals, but we'll see how this works out. I am gonna drag the loon that I drew onto it to see how the colors chalk out. Hamburger by Cyan. What colors will you do for the balloons? I'm gonna do the opalescent ones. I'm gonna do the opalescent colors. But I have an idea that I'm hoping works out. That's why I'm painting on this layer first, so I can see what everything looks like. Other thing I'm gonna do real quick. We'll see. I'll keep looking with it. Burger. Everyone's posted burger. Also, I haven't posted the Barista Cat yet, no, because I'm working on Earl Grey first, but the Barista Cat will be up pretty shortly after. I plan not this week, but next week to have like a stream where I just work on adopts because it's been some time. But I've actually just been on the Leica crunch lately. And the other thing that this will be good for is that this is going to be April's print, so to get this started with will be nice. Plus, I can just post it. This doesn't need to be super neat because it's literally just going to be like foil balloon burger. Oh yeah, adopt streams are some of my favorite. They are really fun. I even had an idea for an adopt that probably won't come out till the summer, but like it might be fun to start like hashing them out just to see. Alright, hold on. I'm literally just gonna like, for the time being, placeholder. I love to do this shit. It's literally my favorite. Wait, this is April's print? OMG, my birthday month. Yay, Mars! Well, so it's also the anniversary of Leica's Comet, so I'm like, we gotta give Mars a proper birthday. Since I didn't do anything for... Hold on. Fuck my Baka life. Get transform tooled, idiot. Yeah, that works. Maybe I should join the print club. I would love if you did. I love doing the print club. It's like my main like job essentially, other than writing the comic. How I like to say it is, I write the comic as my passion project, and I do the print club to keep the lights on. But I love when I can do something that involves Leica's Comet with the print club, because it's like, yes, you want to read the furry web. Also, you get to read ahead in Leica's Comet if you join the print club. So it basically, you get all of the perks and also get a print. Not to advertise, but if you were interested in joining, it's a great thing to do. All right, so I am gonna paint the balloons individually, but seeing the colors here makes me more confident with what I'm thinking of doing. but it also makes me feel like I need to make some things here lighter. I'm back from having some root beer floats. Oh, that sounds lovely. I actually only read it 2 days ago. I really like it so far. I'm so glad to hear. There's been a lot of new readers to Lycas, and I wonder if someone was talking about it or something. I'm forever grateful. I'm just like, I'm always curious to see how people heard about it. I love your design streams because it gives me motivation to design my 5,000 OCs. I gotta do one that's not just adopts. Like, I have a bunch of old OCs that I've been really wanting to rehash lately. And I think doing a design stream where it's like, let's design an old OC of mine, that would be so much fun. See, this is not giving exactly what I wanted to. Hold on. Not there either. Closer. Wait, I'm scrolling up to see what Chimera said. They could have come from YouTube too. I actually never thought about that because YouTube, I do have my webcomic pinned. I never put that together. Chimera, this is why you're the smart one. That's how I got here. Nods. I got my friend into Lycas recently and they really enjoy it so far. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay, I want to make your eyes more purpley. Hold on. Maybe not that much. My stomach. Okay, we're getting closer. Me? Well, I don't know about that. I do. I know. My friend Chimera is so awesome and smart. Let's see. Could even gray these out a little bit more. Oh, thank you for the stretcher, Dean. Hold on, I'll stand up. Okay, I stood up and stretched. It's actually funny how I found Lycas comment years ago and left to read it later and never did. One day I stumbled upon your water tutorial and found you again. Oh, that's actually really cool. I mean, it makes me feel good about doing the art tutorials. It's like, in a way, by helping people learn to draw, I'm also like bringing them to my comic. It's like, hey, if you like this, I actually draw all the time. for literally nothing. You can read it for free. Alright, hold on. Vibes here are really cozy today. Thank you. The study streams, I feel like, always are, because, like, they're usually... One, you have a goal in mind. Two, I find that it helps, like, to not have music going every single day of the week. I love playing music on streams, don't get me wrong. I'm a music guy. But I think sometimes you just need, like, to be able to sit in the quiet of your own head for a bit. Okay, hold on. think I can do the pattern that I'm looking at. It's a weirder one. I might actually have to do mid-tone? I get sick of music if I listen to it for too long. I completely agree. I completely agree. Do you have other hobbies, endeavors? I want to do more. I want to do more art and learn to draw digitally, but I'm also learning to knit and code. I play games and have a full-time job. I'm struggling to fit everything in. I think that it helps that art is my full-time job, and I always like to give that disclaimer to people when they're feeling intimidated or feel like they can't keep up with the amount that I draw. To be like, hey, like, I appreciate the compliment, but I also want you to not put yourself on the same the same standards that I put myself, because like we have very different lives. But I do have other hobbies. I love making drinks, like baristaing, because I used to be a barista as my job before I started doing art full time. And I also really like to play games. I like to build in games, like I like Minecraft and Animal Crossing for that reason. Okay, I just had a crazy rock idea. Hold on. Okay. Trying that. Yeah, that looks much better. That was the answer. But all that's to say, one, don't hold yourself to the same standards as me. If it seems like other people are keeping their life together better and they're able to do stuff, usually it means like it's not that you're failing or you're doing something wrong. It's just that their work-life balance looks different than yours does. And two, I think it's wonderful to want to try to do all those things. I just think that you have to remember, like, it's not a race. You can come back to them when you're ready. It's good to take breaks from everything, even things that you really like to do. Are those balloons you drew in? Are those balloons you drew? Is that a picture? These are all balloons I drew. The ones, these on the side, sorry, these I did not draw, but all of the ones on the picture I drew. I just copy pasted the same one that I drew over and over again. Because I was like, hold on, let me just pull a clean one out. Yeah, I drew this one. But it's literally the same balloon over and over again. I just wanted to figure out the colors for the piece so that it'd be easier to figure out later down the line. Okay, merge selected. Let's see. Honestly, no. What I can do... Oh, they're lower down, that's why. This is also why I wanted to grab a clean one before I started doing that. Okay. Any tips on designing things like logos? I'm actually not very good at logos. I'm gonna be honest. If like graphic design is something that you want to get into, I think anyone can learn any art skill and it's good to practice things. But if you are asking me specifically for advice, I would not be able to give it because it's something I'm still learning myself. And I actually, for when I did my own logo, I had a friend of mine do it because I didn't think that I was going to do it to the way... I wasn't going to do it to the level where I would be satisfied with it. I love art, but graphic design is not my passion. Ironically, it has become a passion of mine, but I think it's because I'm not good at it. This may sound weird. Ver is great with graphic design. Oh, absolutely they are. They're crazy talented. But like, I should say crazy skilled, because I don't want to be like, oh my god, it's all natural born, like they didn't have to work at all. Sorry, I'm like so fussy with that, where like I hate when people say that I'm talented because it's like, no, dog, I ground for this view. I grinded for this skill set. But like yokes aside, I like want to recognize hard work in another artist because I know that drives me insane. I've been trying to design logos for OC Worlds. One thing that I will say that I do personally when trying to come up with them for myself is I save graphic design from like the real world that I really like. So I'll collect like logos from different things. So like let's say I'm trying to design like a food logo. I'll collect a bunch of packaging that I like, specifically that I like. Like, if you just collect a bunch of random packaging, it helps to see what already exists, maybe. But if you want to make something that you're like, oh, I really like the end result of this, it has to be something that's to your tastes. Bro, I don't know what the hell to do with this party hat design. Help me. Like, my intuition says to reuse the colors I've already used in the color palette. No, I think it needs the pop of red. Polka dots. I'm so sorry to say it, but I fucking hate polka dots. Nova and I were talking about this earlier. I hate polka dots so bad. I despise, like, I genuinely cannot stand them. You'll probably never see a character that has polka dots in the design from me, ever. Stripes forever? Agreed. Stripes and plaid forever. Hold on, I'm actually gonna do this whole lock of hair like that. Me remembering the time that they drew Mars with polka dots? I never drew Mars with polka dots. I swear to God. I have hated polka dots my whole ass life. Unless you're talking about, oh, Clown Mars. Well, I didn't draw that willingly. I was paid money to draw it. And the thing is, clowns are a different kind of polka dot. The polka dot is different. The soul of it is different. I don't really like polka dot clowns, though, either. I don't hate it as bad, though. Something about it is fine. The clown polka dot is different. It has a whimsy to its soul. And something about the dots on the back of, like, a little lamb, or not a lamb, a fawn, like a deer fawn, or like on the back of a stingray, those are fine. I don't know why those are different. But polka dots, like on clothes, I hate them. You don't like anything? That's like not even true. I actually like so many things. I just am very picky with fashion. Sorry if you already talked about this, but have you already sent out the February print club? Yes, we have. It's been sent out. But it was sent out like a week and a half ago, so it usually takes 2 weeks max for things to get to people. I think if Mars was a clown, they'd pantomime, because pantomimes are by default sad. I understand. I was thinking Piero. Hold on. I'll show you. There are different kinds of clowns. If Mars is a clown, this is Mars to me. Personally, this is Mars to me. Mars looks so dapper here, I have to get this print. Do you like Pietro Animal Crossing? I do. I do. And you know who Laika is? If Leica is a clown, it's her. Wow, she's so tiny. Hold on, get bigger. Why is there not like a single pixel to spare? Hold on, probably will be clear who this is by this. Leica's like the big comfy couch clown. Lunette! Yeah, I forgot that was her name. But yeah, this is the kind of clown that Leica is. What does the tide pool do? It's basically a fun daily check-in. That's what it is. Okay, I do really like this. I think this is turning out super good. Now, the real question and test of strength is, do I want to do this as a painting? Or do I want to do this as a lined piece? The Leica piece was a was a painting. So it would kind of make the most sense for it to be a lined piece. Or sorry, a painting. Fuck, I can't speak. But this also doesn't look bad. Okay. The important thing is now. I'm scared. We have to do the fucking guys. Where the hell? Hello? Okay, there we go. I'm scared. I lied though, I am actually just gonna I drop. There, that's the word I was looking for. Because I think the colors I used honestly were really good. You could do a sexy painting here. I know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna paint over the lines and keep the blocks of color that I already used because it's like, why do more work? Oh wait, fuck, what the hell am I doing? I need to put this on a print canvas so that I actually have the right DPI. Hold on. Hi guys, what if I told you I don't have a print canvas preset on here? I mean, honestly, what I can actually do is I'll call it quits here and I'll come back, because I feel like the colors we chose for this are solid, and I'll do this on another stream